being revealed to the world. Now the prophets knew who he was, and we've been exposing him, but now the narrative is starting to open up. Hold on, he's not the J.
Right.
He's not the real one. So now he's the red one, which they were never red, okay? But now he's exposing the whole conversation.
Hey,
about who this man actually is, the devil.
Whatever Kanye knows, he got it from the prophets.
Right.
Whatever, yeah, he's bugged out. We know that, but he still knows some form of truth. He knows who they are, and who knows who he is. You know.
I'm gonna read a little more on this real quick. Then I'll get done. It says, they have consulted with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, whatever. It says, Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
Right.
So it just named all the nations pretty much, but as the brother was highlighting in this chapter, it named the Edomites, and then it also named the Amalekites.
It says
that's who they really are.
I looked up that word confederate, and it's bereth, covenant, alliance, pledge between men, treaty, alliance, league, ordinance, agreement, pledge, alliance, friendship, marriage. All these nations were in agreement that let's keep these people in the dark, in subjection, or under us, and then we'll all prosper. Yep. That was the ultimate plan. But we're going to be at the top.
Yep.
And everyone else is going to get the crumbs.
Yeah. Why did the United Nations? Why did they establish Palestine? Why did they allow for you to come into the land and part the land and give you a portion of our land, and acknowledge you as the people of that land when you're clearly not.
Yeah. Clearly.
According to in Numbers, it says that the children of Israel will not be reckoned among the nations.
Yep. Right.
But yet, you have a seat in the UN. And they're the one that established, the Israeli-Palestine region. So they acknowledge that you are the people and that's your land. But what about us?
You come from Ham, or you're African. They tell us any and everything.
Yeah.
I think she's taking this shit up there. It doesn't matter. But that's what they've done. They, took our identity, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
In the form of their Belfort Declaration. That's not biblical. Where does it say in the scriptures that, in 1948 they're going to be I'm going to, in the year, yada, 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 we're going to coming back into the land. The Lord said in Isaiah the 14th chapter that I will put you in the land. Ain't no declaration, ain't no papers, no paperwork going to put us back in the land. That's the Lord's job.
And it also says over and over in the prophecy that both Judah, the kingdom of Judah, and the kingdom of Israel will walk together and come into Jerusalem.
They don't even acknowledge it.
They don't even acknowledge none of the other tribes. You got to identify the other tribes too.
Right.
It didn't say that just Judah was going to return.
Yeah, they
Judah
have
and
names
Levi.
like Benjamin and Levi, but they all call themselves
Yehudis. Yeah.
I got a curse that breaks it down a little bit. This is Deuteronomy 28:37. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start with 36. It says, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And that's true about us. We ain't, they're over there supposedly following their religion, Judaism, right? But what happened to the other wood and stone gods that they were supposed to be with the curses? They're out of the curses, right? But we're over here.
Who lifted the curses?
Right, where's Yahushua? Right? It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword, not known as the children of Israel, not known by our tribe, but call everything else niggas, blacks, colors, and shit.
Yeah.
Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, all types of other native savages, all kinds of things that we're called instead of our true identity. Right? It says, this is a curse.
They could come out and say, well, we're being called names.
Right.
They call us, the K word. I can't even say it on the camera.
No, it's gonna cut the power off. Shit, you say that word.
Yeah.
Satellite gonna fall on the camera.
But mainly, that comes from the people that you already rival with.
Yep.
Them damn Nazis call you that.
Yeah. Right.
Everybody else don't really call you out your name. They everybody's bamboozled and under the impression that you are those people. So they refer to you by the name of our forefather Judah.
Yeah, we don't have a slur for you.
Huh.
We just call you your real name.
Yeah, and that's
Edom.
That's a
That's
slur.
the one that hurts the worst.
Yeah, that's a slur to them.
Yeah.
That's who they are.
Your real name. It says, and among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. Jump down to verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee. This is the ones that's every day that we got to deal with, right? They still gonna be above us because we can't get to those elites. They so far up, they don't even be around Jake like that.
No, but when you need a bank loan, a car loan, when you all these big purchases that you have to make in this place, you have to go to their banks.
But to read that part with the tail and the
lenders.
Yeah.
And the lenders.
God.
Yep, I was about to say it. And 43 again, it says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
So who is lending to the so-called Jack?
Right.
Nobody.
They're giving to him, they ain't lending to him.
No, they don't want to lend to them. They're lending and using usury to rule these nations, to keep the people in debt. That's what it says in was it Habakkuk 2 that we brought out yesterday, that he would rule with
He would later himself with
thick clay.
There's so much devil that they got there. It is poor Amalekites.
Yeah.
It's Amalekites that's real poor. It's down there like the Jake level. But yeah, these devils at the top, man. They don't give a fuck about their own people.
Nope.
They just so greedy like that. Devils.
I got a little bit more, because it ties it all in to us, right? It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearken. And when you read these curses, you can see them on our people. It's getting destroyed on every level. Not making enough money, not being healthy, bad diet, just cursing each other until we want to fight each other. Just eye evil toward one another. Just all types of situations for destruction amongst our people.
Bro, all you gotta do is read that and just use the process of elimination.
Right. And there you go. And it said all these. And like you said, that's why when you read, nothing has happened like it's happened unto us. Right? It says, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, Yahweh, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Going back to what you said, process of elimination. Who fits this the most? Who went through this? Boom. Who went through that? Boom. Okay, they went through that too, but did they go through that, and that? These people went through all those things and then some. Okay, and that fits us, man. And the spirit, which is the biggest part, truly fits us.
And the scripture say,
you got it.
I was gonna say the scripture say we don't go to the enemy for the one of our things. Ain't nobody coming to Jake, man. We ain't even got nothing to give.
Oh, hey, real quick, because it said that we would be the tail and they would be the head.
Yeah.
And the head would be who would be lending to the tail, right?
Yeah.
Go, somebody find Numbers. Go to Numbers 24, and I believe it's around the 18th verse. Get that real quick for me. Just to tie it in real quick.
And I got a little more on this too.
Yep.
Since brother said that.
Let me get it right now.
You ever got it? Yeah.
Yep.
It's Numbers 18, it's like 24, and verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession, Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion. And shall
Go up a few verses. I want to where it says that he was the first of the nations. Talking about Amalek.
No, that's verse 20.
Oh, so okay. So keep reading down then. Keep reading down.
Verse 18, and Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies.
And that's talking about the aftermath of when they get brought down. All right, Yahweh Shai is going to take them down, and we're going to possess their land. All right, go ahead.
And Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob
So the
shall
Lord called the end from the beginning.
Yep.
This is way back in that time.
Yeah, we wrote this down for Moses.
That was Balaam, the vision that Balaam got. You know. Go ahead.
Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that. And his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
The Lord got it out for him. Right. And he singled out Amalek.
Okay. Latter end.
The latter end is that you shall be destroyed forever, man. Like he said, you will be his this is a nation that I will have indignation forever.
Yeah.
So the Lord, he has a vendetta, an ongoing, an everlasting vendetta against you. Right. And you see why. We've been at war with especially with that particular group of Edomites, we've been at war with them constantly. Constantly, man.
They always had a special hatred for us.
Special. And they always had a higher position.
Haman was an Agagite?
Yeah, he was an
Con.
Agagite.
But that comes from
the
the
Amalek.
Amalek.
Yeah, that's why Saul was supposed to.
Eradicate. He was supposed to exterminate them, and he didn't. He didn't do it.
Left the king.
Left him, man. Samuel had to finish the job.
Yeah.
You know, but I wanted somebody to look up that term first. It said that he would be the first of the nations. Remember, Esau had multiple sons, but you had his sons, but he also had dukes. Somebody look up dukes.
Yeah, I got this verse. Verse is Rashid.
Verse in the Hebrew is Ra'ashia. Go ahead.
First, beginning, best, chief. Let me go down to the.
And when you go to the root of it, the word is Ra'ash, which basically means the head.
Yeah, here it goes. Here it is in the.
Yep.
In the whatever is that called? Lexicon.
Yeah, the Chaldean lexicon.
Head, chief.
You should be the head, and man should be the tail.
Head, chief. Yeah.
The boss, the chief,
The
CEO,
first of its kind.
the president,
chief, head.
the governor.
Yeah. And who's the head of the Edomites right now?
Who's who's at the top of the Edomite hierarchy?
Matter of fact, somebody grab. We bloated this off this one. Get Job 9 real quick.
We read it.
Oh, you okay? Come
bring it
first.
Hey, somebody can find that when David said, "I've become the head of the heathen." I believe it's in Samuel, Second Samuel 22 and 44. Somebody can get that real quick. Word? Yeah. I want the word head. Because the word for first, when it says that Amalek will be the first of the nations, the Hebrew word is Ra'ashia.
The Hebrew word Rash.
Like I said, that was the root word.
Yeah, head, top, summit.
So, but read the verse first.
Verse
and
first?
then we can read the word.
Said 2 Samuel.
2 Samuel
22 and 44.
Thou also hast delivered me from the striving of my people. Thou hast kept me to be the head of the heathen.
Thou has kept me to be the head of the heathen. That means that basically David, you know, his royal position, him being the king, he was the head honcho. He was over everybody. All the nations had to come up under him. They all had to be subject to him. They had to pay tribute to him. They had to serve in his military. You know.